Hey, I'm Glenn Johnson.
And I'm Melissa Spino.
And we're the RAIN team.
Yes.
Specializing in Clark County real estate. If you have any real estate needs, we'd love to help you out. But first off, you have to
click the button and subscribe to find out everything going on in Vancouver and the greater Vancouver area.
So if you're moving to Clark County or any parts of Clark County, we'd love to help you. If it's 9 days or 9 months or 90 days, we'd love to help you with your real estate needs here in Clark County.
Yes.
Hey guys, good day, good day, good day. I have a very special guest with us today. Brooke, how long have I known you? 1,000 years?
Yeah, I was 21 when I met you.
Well, you're only, what, 28 now?
Yeah, I'm only 22, so we've known each other about a year now. No.
You look 22, but now you weren't married, you got kids and everything else. You got a successful real estate business over in the Oregon City area, really Portland, really anywhere in Oregon, correct?
Yep.
So how did you get, we're, obviously, first off, you have to subscribe to our channel. If you're watching us on there, subscribe, because we like to give you a little information in the Portland, Vancouver area about housing markets and different things like that. So talk to me about, so you came to church, you came to our church, you were 21, and now you've got kids, and how'd you get in the real estate world?
Yeah, well, so actually you planted a little seed in my head about going into real estate. I never thought about it. I sold my own home here in Vancouver before I moved to Oregon, and I staged the home and I got it ready, and it was really fun, but I never thought about going in the industry. So you talked to me about it, and it just wasn't the right timing. But 6 months later, God spoke to my husband and I through a prophetic word and said, I'm opening up doors of financial freedom, but you have to say yes and walk through that door.
And that was it.
That was it. Said yes, and God has been blessing me, and I get to help people, and it's been incredible.
Yeah, and not only do we get to do ministry, which is great, but you make $1 or $2, and that's the thing that my team, I call us a team, but we're really a network, but really, to me, it's watching Christian people like yourself, who's involved heavily in your church. Your husband's a worship leader, and sad to say, not sad to say, but worship leaders aren't like the highest paid profession in the world.
No, they're not. I can attest to that.
And neither will they ever be, really. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
That's not why they go into the ministry, really.
That's right. We don't go into the ministry for that, but with real estate, it kind of helps us make extra money for our family. Plus, we get to help people with the biggest purchase of their lives, really.
Serious.
Biggest purchase or the sale of their lives. And to me, it's a great joy to do it.
It's been incredible. Can I just say, when God tells you to do something and you step out in obedience, He's going to be there every step of the way to help you and to make you exceed. And I speak over myself every day. I'm anointed to minister, and I'm anointed to sell real estate. And I am.
You are. You're good at it. And you have, from what I can see of things you're posting, you're doing quite well too.
Yeah. I'm so thankful because I'm highly involved in the ministry. I preach. I'm the prayer team head person, however you want to say it.
Coordinator. How's that working? Yeah, there you go.
Coordinator, there you go. I do video announcements, I host, I do a plethora of things, and it's just been such a blessing that I can do all those things that are really my heart and partner with real estate, which is incredible. And I love helping people. I love helping them to just find that home, to stage their home, to get it ready if they're selling, whatever it is. I just love to be in there with them, and I think that we have that in common.
Yeah, I love it too. Of course, I've always been involved in real estate, but the thing is, I think in this market that we're finding, it's more difficult to sell a home.
Yes.
Not necessarily impossible, but it's difficult to sell a home. So let's talk about, maybe we could talk about what you do to specifically get a home ready for sale. Maybe we should put that on vibrate or something.
Yeah,
it's on
sorry
vibrator.
about that.
Yeah, there you go.
Bam.
Phone's
gone.
Yeah, that's
gone. It was on the table. It's gone.
Yeah, there we go. I can feel it.
So yeah.
So you have a gift of being able to walk into somebody's home and say, you need to do this, this, and this. What are some of the things that you would recommend? Because we have clients have right now, and I think that all things being equal, one that's, square footage the same, lots the same, everything else, all things being equal, the one that looks nicer, because people are moved by their, most people can't see through things and
Right.
go, well, I can see what this will be. They want to know what it is right
Yes,
now.
yes,
And so
yes.
is that your mentality that you walk into the
Yes,
home?
100%. Visualization is so important. And here's where I understood that pictures will speak 1,000 words. So let me give you an example before I get into what I do. So I had something on Facebook Marketplace for sale, and it wasn't a good picture. I did not take a good picture of it. I decided, well, this isn't selling. I'm gonna recapture the picture, make it in a lighter, brighter space, have some greenery around it, and I'm gonna up the price. And it sold within 24 hours, okay? That's the power of getting your home ready to sell. And so, yes, it's huge. When I go into a house and I look at it, I'm like, okay, what can I do to make this look like it is a staged, just model home? Because people don't wanna see your pictures. They don't wanna see the way that your creativity, the way you decorate is. They want to see themselves in that space.
Very good. Yeah.
So what I like to do is, whether I go in there and help them stage it themselves, or I teach them how they can do it, a lot of it's going to come down to decluttering it. A lot of it's going to come down to making the space more bright. So what does that mean? White furniture. Maybe you can put some white pillows, some white blankets, some pops of green in there. Declutter everything. I had a client recently where I went in there, and it's not that they were messy, but it was too cluttered.
Yeah.
So I tell them, I go in there and basically say, okay, I need you to get this out, get this out. We're gonna rearrange the living room this way. You want a buyer to go in there and see themselves in that space.
Yeah.
So the more open it is, the more bright it is. Some pops of green in there is gonna make it look fresh. That says 1,000 words. So here's the deal. The last 2 years, it was a lot easier to sell, right? It was a seller's
Right.
market.
It was,
It would sell over a weekend.
Right.
But even in that seller's market, when I went into a client's home, my thought was, okay, this is gonna sell no matter what. I already know it. What I wanna do is get the highest price for you,
Right.
get the most offers possible. How am I gonna do that? To come out with the best pictures. So they see that, and if they look at somebody else's listing that's very similar, but my pictures are better,
Yeah, they're coming to yours.
they're coming to mine, and they're not only gonna come to mine in the pictures, but when they walk into that home, they're gonna see themselves there. That's the beauty of staging.
Yeah, and I think one of the disappointments in my world is most of the time the house does not even come close to matching the pictures.
Right.
And it's like, like 1 or 2 times that I've shown a home where you actually walk in and go, oh, this is as nice as the picture. Most of the time I tell my clients, hey, look, this is probably not going to be near as nice as the pictures,
Yes.
which is kind of, I don't know if it's deception or whatever, but you definitely can see that.
Right. No, photography can do a lot, and editing can do a lot in pictures. And that's why it's important that it really is decluttered. It really is bright when they walk in there, because you want them to feel that.
Well, and the thing of it is, people don't realize is they're used to living there and clutter. People live in different levels of clutter or whatever. You don't want to look at my garage or my
Mine either.
My garage is, it's my place. When I get done hunting, I put it there, and then 6 months later I think about I should unpack that back. But I don't. But the reality is, you have a garage that can unclutter your house.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing, the living space has to be nice, but the garage, they don't care, because they can go, well, that's just, if it's a mess, they don't care about the
They're like,
messy
my garage looks like that too. It's okay.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But inside the house, it has to be up to date. So I don't know, there's probably so many things that you could do, but what we want you to do is, if we can help you in the Portland, Vancouver area, Brooke is in our Portland market, and she can help you out, and would love to connect with you and help you with even come over and give you a market analysis free of charge. I assume you're doing that.
Absolutely.
We do that. Come over and give you a market analysis. And even if you're ready to sell within 9 days or 90 days, even if it's 90 days out, we can kind of get you ready of your thinking process. But I still think, here's the deal with houses nowadays is, a year and a half ago, you'd buy a $450,000 house, but you'd have to bid $30,000 over ask to get it. people say, well, the interest rates are high, I can't afford it. Well, now you're bidding $30,000 under ask, so it kind of takes care of the interest rate difference right
really
there.
Does.
I mean, it's like you may be paying less for the house and paying more for a monthly payment, but you're paying $60,000 less for the house than you were a year ago.
And the competition is less.
And the competition is less.
And you can always refinance if the rates go down. It's a win-win.
It really is a win-win. So what we'd love you to do is, first off, watching our YouTube videos, subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about it. We're here to give you updates about the Portland, Vancouver market all the time. So this is just one way you can prepare your house. Brooke, thanks for coming and hanging with us today, and we sure appreciate it. Great information.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it. Very, very good stuff. Thank you.